Hello guys, Dhananjay here and welcome back to a new video in which we are going to discuss top 5 things which you should consider before buying a TV. And I'm not going to make this video very technical and I'm not going to use terms which you will not understand. I'm going to keep this guide as simple as possible so that anyone can understand this guide. Without further delay, let's get started. First of all, let's discuss which screen type you should get. There are 3 different types of screens: LCD, LED and OLED. First of all, let's talk about LCD panels. This is the LCD panel which you are viewing right now, but you can't see anything because there is no backlit illumination. For an LCD panel, if you want to view that, you have to give some backlit illumination. In LCD TVs, that's provided by CCFL, and that's how LCD TVs work. But when it comes to LED TVs, which are thing of 2018, how do they work? Just replace the CCFL with LED and that's how LED TVs work. So basically LED TVs are LCD TVs which are backlit or illuminated by LEDs, and there are 2 different types: edge LED lighting and full array lighting. Edge LED lighting is available in cheaper variants of LED TVs. So basically, if you are planning to buy a TV in a budget segment, still like extremely tight budget, still don't buy LCD TV, buy LED TVs. There are 2 major advantages of buying LED TVs: longer life and less power consumption. And the third type was OLED TVs. These TVs are very costly. OLED TVs have their own backlighting which can make them very slim, and all these companies claiming to have 5mm thin TV or 10mm thin TV. I mean, what 10mm? Like, that's possible because of OLED panels which can light themselves. Now let's talk about the screen size that you should get, because screen size is extremely important. First thing that you should consider, make sure your house is big enough to accommodate a 55-inch TV if you are planning to buy that. If you are planning to buy a 65-inch TV, make sure your house is big enough to accommodate that 65-inch TV. An ideal viewing distance is applicable when you buy a TV for 32-inch, let's assume, then it should be around 1.5 meter. If you go up to 55-inch or 65-inch TV, the viewing distance should be anywhere from 2.5 meters to 3 or 4 meters. That's supposed to be the best viewing distance for a TV. Now what do I think? I personally think that 32-inch TV size is good if you have a smaller house, but 43-inch is the ideal like middle ground between a smaller house and a medium-sized house. 55-inch TV will look amazing if you view 4K content on that and if you view it from a particular distance. 65-inch TV is like a very big, if you have bungalow or something like that, go ahead and buy that. With screen size, the most important thing is to discuss about the screen resolution. As I said, I bought a 32-inch TV with a 720p resolution. There are multiple resolutions available such as 480p, 720p, 1080p and 4K. 720p is the least minimum that you should look at if you are very strict on budget. 1080p TVs are the best in my opinion. Why did I buy a 720p TV? That's because my TV, which is present in my house, is going to be used to watch news, TV serials and things like that, which comes through my set-top box. And that set-top box can show only 480p content. If I'm going to use my TV 99% of the times to watch 480p content, it does not make sense to buy a 4K TV and spending extra money on a TV. And that's why I bought a 720p TV. Buy a 720p TV only if you're only going to watch set-top box content which is in 480p. If you're planning to stream a lot of YouTube, then getting a 1080p TV makes a lot of sense in my opinion. 4K TVs are sort of overkill in my opinion, considering there is not a lot of content that you can watch in 4K. If your TV allows you to stream YouTube in 4K and if your internet connection is strong enough, then maybe 4K TVs are great for that purpose. But if you are only going to watch set-top box, Amazon and YouTube at 1080p, then why not save some money and get 1080p TV? And the money that you can save by downgrading from 4K to 1080p can be invested in a better sound bar which will give you a better sound quality as compared to what's present in your TV. So save money, get 1080p if you are not much into 4K. And anyways, if you are going to watch 4K via pen drive or via external hard disk which can be connected through USB port, then get a 4K TV. Talking about the USB port, let's talk about the connectivity. HDMI port is must in 2018. Do not buy the TV if that TV does not have HDMI port. If it doesn't have VGA port or DVI port, it's totally fine in my opinion. But HDMI port has to be there. At least two USB ports are necessary. Why two? Because if you are going to use Amazon Fire TV Stick or Chromecast, one will be used to power Amazon Fire TV Stick and second one to connect pen drive or external hard disk or something like that. At least two is must. Ethernet port is also necessary because if you have your router near your TV, then you can always plug the Ethernet cable in your TV and that will give you better internet connection and even better than Wi-Fi. So do remember that. Major confusing point many times for people who are going to buy TV under the budget of 25,000 rupees is that should I go with a smart TV or a non-smart TV? I personally think that if you have budget of less than 20,000 rupees, then buying a non-smart TV and then buying Amazon Fire TV Stick or Google Chromecast will make more sense because the processing power that TV will have, as it's a budget oriented TV, won't be that high. Plus your TV may stop receiving software updates after 2 years or maybe after 1 year. Whereas Google Chromecast and Amazon Fire TV Stick will keep on receiving update and those will perform better and faster as compared to the smart TV UI that you have in budget oriented TVs. If you have higher budget or if you are planning to buy higher end TV, Android TVs are must and get a smart TV. For budget oriented, non-smart TV can make sense as well. I'll give a link to buy Amazon Fire TV Stick and Google Chromecast in the description box below. With higher budgets, HDR is a thing now and HDR will make the colors look better, and this is a very good example. This is without HDR and this is with HDR. Obviously there is a huge quality difference with HDR compatible TV. It's not like you have to get HDR as of now because there is not a lot of content that you can watch with HDR. YouTube and Netflix does support HDR, but still that's a little limited. If your budget allows you to, go ahead and buy it, but it's not like must-have thing as of now. When you buy a TV, you are going to watch content and listen to content, and that's where sound quality comes into the play. If you buy good quality TV, then sound quality is still going to be not as great as the display quality. That's where sound bars come into play. Buying a good sound bar with a costly TV is important to make sure that you get the best experience out of it. If you buy budget oriented TVs and if you are on a strict budget, then avoid that. If your budget is 70,000 rupees, then make sure to invest 60,000 rupees in a TV and have that 10,000 rupees budget to get a very good sound bar, because having a good display quality with bad sound quality will not give you the best experience, right? And that's why investing in a sound bar or good speaker system makes a lot of sense if you're buying a higher end TV. If you're planning to buy a new TV, do check that TV's price on Paytm Mall, because Paytm Mall offers great cashback when I'm buying something. If I can get it for 1,000 rupees cheaper, I'll go ahead and buy from there. Not only that, you will get free delivery, free installation, no cost EMI payment option. Plus Paytm Mall keeps on bringing exciting bank offers. There are multiple credit card or debit card offers on Paytm Mall as well. I'll give a link of their website in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. If you still have any more doubts, suggestions or queries regarding this video, then do let me know about that in the comment section box below. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then click on my face right now and get subscribed, because many more awesome videos like this are going to come real soon on the channel. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching.